The score of the Utah game versus Ohio State was 48 Ohio State to 45 Utah. Honestly, this was a great game for Ohio State. They made a comeback that was honestly very impressive, and they just kept scoring touchdowns. This was C.J. Stroud's final stats were honestly insane. 37 completions and 46 attempts, 573 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Honestly, a great game for him, and his receiving core had a great game as well. I'll pull up their stats too. Jaxon Smith had 15 receptions, 347 receiving yards, and 3 touchdowns in one game. This was honestly a great game for him and really showed out. I'm pretty sure he's a senior as well, so his draft stock probably went up for him, putting up that performance. Honestly, a great performance by both parties on the Ohio State team, and honestly, a great game. Win Defensive Player of the Year. This is honestly an interesting thing. Here are the players they put on here as prospects to win it. Parsons, linebacker, Cowboys, 60 tackles, 13 sacks, and 3 forced fumbles. Honestly, he's a great season in this year and has a good chance of becoming the first rookie since Lawrence Taylor to win Defensive Player of the Year and Defensive Rookie of the Year in the same season. He honestly is really up there. He's one of the top 3 candidates in my opinion. J. Watt for the Steelers, he's probably honestly the #1 candidate right now. He has 40 tackles, 17.5 sacks, the highest in the NFL, 4 forced fumbles, and 3 FR. This is honestly a great performance by him, especially with the 17.5 sacks is honestly very impressive. Trevon Diggs, cornerback for the Cowboys, has 40 tackles, 11 interceptions, and 21 PD. Honestly, in my opinion, a lot of people have been saying he's not even the best defender on his own team. Micah Parsons is better, and honestly, that might be true, but Trevon Diggs has definitely improved from last season. And I think he's going to keep improving, not letting a lot of wide receivers get a lot of yards on him. Maybe next year, I feel like this year he's kind of sometimes giving up a big play, but maybe next year he won't. I feel like he's been improving, and next year has a very good chance of becoming a Defensive Player of the Year. Donald, defensive tackle for the Rams, 31 tackles, 12 sacks, and 3 forced fumbles. Honestly, the sacks were a bit down from last season, but I think the reason why is he's getting double and triple team most of the time. But he's still one of the greatest defensive players in the NFL right now. And probably of all time. He's at least a top 5 defensive player of all time as well. Myles Garrett, defensive end, Browns, 31 tackles, 15 sacks, and 1 forced fumble and 1 FR. In my opinion, he's probably #2 on the Defensive Player of the Year pretty much. And he has a very good chance of winning. Him and T.J. Watt and Micah Parsons, I would say, is around 3rd. But Micah Parsons has a definite chance of jumping both of them and winning. Bosa, defensive end, 49ers, 38 tackles, 15 sacks, and 4 forced fumbles. Honestly, a great season for him. And him and his brother Joey have been pretty good on the 49ers and the Chargers. He's been really good on the 49ers defense, really keeping them up. And it seems like they've kind of improved from last season.